welcome back. The White House announcing Obamacare premiums will rise an average of 25% next year. And my next guest says, watch this. His are nearly tripling. He's a Georgia man. He received this letter in the mail stating that although his current monthly premium was about $700, it's going to change to over $1,800 starting in January. It's a lot of money. He's Jay Wells. He's one of the first victims of the Obamacare price hike. He joins me now. Jay, so that letter was sent by Blue Cross Blue Shield. Is that right, Jay?
That's right, Liz. It's from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Georgia. That's correct.
So what happens if you don't accept this premium? What's gonna happen to you and your family with your health care insurance?
Well, that's yet to be determined. We've got some options available. Open enrollments begins through the market, as I understand, November the 1st. I guess we'll have to go there and see what's available. You've got some other options available through some Christian groups. We're just going to have to play it by ear and see. One thing's for certain, we can't budget $1,900 a month for health care insurance.
Jay, how does that stack up with your college tuition costs, if you can give it a comparison, or your mortgage? If you paid this premium cost, how would that affect and impact your other costs?
Well, it's definitely a budget buster for us with our family budget. There's no way that we can afford another $1,000 a month in this economy. I'm in rural southern Georgia, and down here, you know, I know in New York and larger cities, perhaps the economy is doing a lot better, but as a small business owner, we're struggling to pay the bills as it is. We do have 3 children that are school age. It's a struggle to pay $700 a month for health care. $1,800 is out of the question. You know, and there's a lot of things that people that have this money could do other than paying in health care that would benefit the economy tremendously. But this certainly is not one of those things.
Is it more than your mortgage?
Absolutely.
Is it more than, say, what the college tuition costs would be for any of your children?
Well, our oldest is in the 11th grade, and we're just now beginning to look at that, but it certainly would factor in negatively as far as our family budgeting process when it comes time. We've got 2 that'll be in college within the next few years, and yeah, it's going to wreak havoc. And you know, this is not an isolated case. We thought initially that perhaps it was, but we've talked with friends in our community and throughout the state and throughout the nation, and there are a lot of people that are getting letters like this.
Jay, thank you so much for your time. We really want you to come back on the show and tell us more about what is going on with you and your family when it comes to Obamacare. Thank you for your time. Next up, have the WikiLeaks revelations taken a toll